Now that we are all done with our environment setup, we're going to start working on our first very tiny, very little program. Now this first program we're going to work on is essentially going to be a hello world type app, where we're just going to kind of console log out or log out some little piece of data. And so I know this is a very boring program to start off with, but trust me, we're going to do a really deep dive on exactly how Go is working behind the scenes. And we're going to learn a lot about how we compile, build projects, all this kind of good stuff by just studying this tiny little program. So even though it's going to be a very small program, we're going to learn a lot out of it. So we're going to flip on over to our code editor. In this section, we're going to just write out the very simple program, and then we'll take a break, come back in the next video, and then we'll start to do the deep dive on exactly how it's working. So I'm going to start off by creating a new project folder to house this little program. I'm going to go up to File, I'll click on Open, and then I'm going to make a new folder to house this new project. So I'm going to click on New Folder down here, and I'm going to call the new folder Hello World. Now once I create that new folder, I should see it become selected, and I'll click Open down here at the bottom to open up that newly created folder. Now when I click on Open, I should see the left-hand nav open up on the Explorer tab. The Explorer tab is what allows me to view all the different files and folders that are inside of my working project directory. If you don't see the Explorer tab over here, you can always go to View and then click on Explore right here. Now inside of this Hello World directory, we're going to create a new file by clicking on the New File button right here. So we're going to make a new file and call it main.go. Okay, so inside of here, this is where we're going to put a Hello World type program. Again, we're going to just speed through the code right now. We're just going to throw it all up on the screen. We're going to take a break and then come back and talk in great detail about each and every line that we're writing out. So let's just throw the code up here, and then we'll talk about what's going on in a moment. So we'll start off by saying package main. Underneath it, we'll say import FMT, and make sure that FMT is inside of double quotes, not single quotes. We want double quotes here. And then underneath that, we'll say func main. We'll put a set of parentheses. We'll put a set of curly braces. And inside of there, fmt.println. Make sure that print has a capital P. And then we'll pass it another string of hi there, like so. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, very important, make sure that you have double quotes both on the import statement right here and on the string that we're passing to the print line function, okay? All right, so now that we have put together this very simple, very basic program, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, we're going to figure out how to run this program, and we're going to talk about each and every line of code inside of here in great, great detail. So quick break, we're going to come back and really dive into this code. See you in a minute.